What's up, everybody? Stephen A. Smith here. You know who I am. I shouldn't have to give you an introduction. You know me. Now, I'm on vacation. And I thought that I would sit here and chill and just relax because, after all, I am coming on Monday, fresh off a long vacation. I'm very rested, ready to roar. I could have waited till Monday with First Take with Max Kellerman. He's Skip's successor. But in the end, I decided I wasn't going to do that. Here is why. I saw some headline, trending on Facebook no less, where they're talking about how Russell Westbrook is pretty ticked off, pretty upset, and eager to go next season. Now, first things first, does this mean that Russell Westbrook is going to stay in OKC long term? That remains to be seen. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Does it mean that he should consider staying after all and not leaving? I don't know if I'm willing to say that. Let's see what Sam Presti is going to do in terms of getting the talent around him now that you lost one of the top 3 players in the world in Kevin Durant. Who said bye to you, by the way? Who said good riddance, by the way? Who said he no longer wants to be in OKC, by the way? Although he said it nicely. Here's the thing that's on my mind. Russell Westbrook, should he be ticked? Let me take it a step further. He should be pissed off. He should be pissed. And I'm going to tell you why he should be pissed. It's not because Kevin Durant backstabbed him or anything like that. It very well might have been the case that Kevin Durant decided to leave OKC because guess what? As Chris Rock told me a few weeks ago, you can buy sushi in San Francisco or Oakland 4 in the morning. You can't do that in OKC. It very well may be that Kevin Durant, Mr. Choir Boy himself, actually wanted a little bit of a nightlife. I don't know. He might have wanted to grow up in a big city. It's more marketable there. We get all of that. And he's not lying. I'm not accusing him of lying. I'm not here to say anything negative about Kevin Durant. What I will say, however, is if you're Russell Westbrook, you're one of the top 5 players in the world, on the planet. Your athleticism is off the charts. As far as I'm concerned, you're the most athletic point guard we have ever seen in NBA history. There used to be a debate between you and Derrick Rose. No more. Nobody cares about Derrick Rose anymore on that level. We know he can still play. We hope that he remains healthy, but he is not in the same stratosphere as his friend Russell Westbrook, at least at this moment in time, due to health concerns alone. So if you're Russell Westbrook, you're a former scoring champion, you're a perennial all-star now, you're universally recognized as one of the greatest, if not the greatest athletic point guard in NBA history. You're Russell Westbrook? And Kevin Durant leaves you when you were 48 minutes away from a berth to the NBA Finals? Whether Kevin Durant meant anything negative about it or not is not the point. If you're Russell Westbrook and you're looking for a source of motivation, if you need motivation, which he usually doesn't, could you imagine how ticked off he should be, how he's supposed to be? If I'm going to say it again, because I'm not on ESPN, I'm on Facebook. I can use the word pissed on Facebook. And I'm telling you, that's how Russell Westbrook should feel right now. He should be disgusted. He should be annoyed. He should be insulted. Because guess what? I'm Kevin Durant. I basically said I want to go and play with Steph Curry rather than you. Because we all know that even though Kevin Durant may not have meant it that way at all, that's how a lot of basketball fans out there are going to embrace it. You are Russell Westbrook. You are on a championship contender. The two of you together should have equaled a championship by now. It didn't happen, and then he leaves you. And oh, by the way, if I remember correctly, I think y'all had dinner a week before free agency, which means that when Kevin Durant decided to go to Golden State, you got a phone call. Oh, really? Really? A phone call. After 9 years. A phone call. Now, if they met together or whatever, I don't know. I'm just going by what I read, because after all, I have been on vacation. And I've had better things to do with my time than monitor the emotions and the feelings behind or in the aftermath of Kevin Durant going to Golden State. But I'm thinking about Russell Westbrook. You got to be ticked off. And if you're Russell Westbrook next year, here's what you want to do. You want to annihilate everybody in your path. You want to remind the world, what the hell was Kevin Durant doing thinking about leaving you? Or ended up leaving you. And oh, by the way, you also want to make this point. We didn't win, but it wasn't my fault. Because we all know that when OKC spent the last 3 minutes turning over the basketball 6 in their last 8 possessions. When they went 0 for 3 with 6 turnovers, him and KD combined in the last minute and a half or so. We all know everybody was looking at Russell Westbrook and saying, you know what, that's why Kevin Durant probably left, because he probably left because of Russell Westbrook. Even though Kevin Durant may not have meant it to come across that way, there is no doubt that basketball lovers everywhere are looking at that situation, and at least half of them are blaming you, Russell Westbrook. Now, I don't think that's fair, because I think Russell Westbrook is a superstar extraordinaire. I don't think it's right. But I'm here to tell you, most of the public don't care about what's right and wrong. They care about their feelings. And if there's anybody who has feelings, it's Russell Westbrook. So Russell Westbrook, do something about that. Kevin Durant has help. Last time I checked, you ain't going to have much of it. Victor Oladipo doesn't qualify. Steven Adams, they all can play. Don't qualify. Enes Kanter, they all going to play. Don't qualify. By the way, nothing but the best of you, Enes Kanter. You're from Turkey. You got yourself in a little bit of turmoil with your political views, and you got people giving you death threats. Be safe, my brother. Be safe. But back to the basketball point. Russell Westbrook, I don't blame him one bit for being pissed. I would too if I were that good and I was on a championship contender and the superstar of the team beside myself just left me. It's not about what Kevin Durant's intent was in all of this. It's about using things as motivational tools to elevate your level of play and hostility to another level. Michael Jordan fabricated animosity all the time. Kobe did it too. All the great guys did it. Guess what, Russell Westbrook? You don't even have to. Kevin Durant handed it to you on a silver platter. Enjoy, my brother. Enjoy. I'm out, y'all. Talk to y'all later. I'll go back and forth with my comments later on. And remember, First Take, I return Monday with my man Max Kellerman. Buckle up. This is just a taste. I'm just getting started.